Hello guys, and of course welcome back. It's November and it's 2022. That is just for reference purposes. Well, let me just click here on today's matches and place a bet on maybe USA England. I say USA and England will win. I've just bet 2 matches. You can check there on the bottom. Bet slip 2 matches. What if I'm interested on betting something else on England? Maybe I want to say both teams will score. I say both teams will score as well. What does it give me? It's failing. It cannot add a bet from the same event. What does that mean? It means that if you have England already here, you've selected that match, so you have to take that match out now if you want to bet something else. It's either you bet once or else you don't bet at all, meaning that you cannot bet twice. But now, that brings me to this now, same match builder, because people are betting and betting and betting things that they don't understand. Same match builder. I will emphasize some few things here. Firstly, what is a same match builder? As it says, same match builder. It's different from your normal betting. This is a market that allows you to choose at least one match, just one match. You don't choose more than 2 matches. You can choose one match, but now you have a chance of betting more than one market. You understand what I mean? You can bet a lot of markets on one match. You can say both teams to score. You can say over 1.5. You can select all those markets that you would like in this one match. So I will make an example as usual. Football and of course World Cup. And I will take a good match just to make an example. Let me see. Okay, let me take Poland versus Argentina. I think this match might be intense match, so it's a good match. So now here you have 4 tabs: popular, match, teams, players. So I will just open the match tab because the popular tab is also including these options. So these options are quite simple because these are the options that you're familiar with. You always see these things on your normal betting, but the only difference now is that they are on a same match builder. So I'll just explain them very quickly. So who will win? That's the first option there. Who will win? I'm sure you understand what does this mean. This is a 3-way market. You can select, I think, I don't know who will win this match. I think Argentina. I think Argentina will win this match. Of course, there's these things here on the bottom. Check these things. 90 minutes or first half. Don't confuse yourself and say, if you're saying Argentina will win and then you come change these things here, you see, you select the first half, you select the second half. This will just complicate things. Just keep it on 90 minutes, because if you're saying first half, you mean that Argentina will win only the first half. You understand? If you select second half, it means it will win only the second half. So just say, keep it on 90, and then you just scroll down like this. You come here and add selection. There we go. Okay, let's make another selection. How many goals? You see that the second option? We'll just click on there. So basically, these are the goals that must be scored on this match. All you have to do, you can say over, or you can just say under. You can see now it's on over. If you want to say it's on under, you just do this. So I believe there will be over 1.5 goals on this match. And of course, you leave it at 90. Don't confuse yourself. And then you scroll over 1.5. Where is it? Okay, over 1.5. And then you scroll up and then you select add selection. You can see that those are my accumulating odds, 1.79 currently, so that's still very low. I will continue look for more markets. How many corners? This market is very simple. It's all about corners. How many corners in this match? If there will be 10 corners, then that's over 5.5. That's also over 6.5. That's also over 7.5. That's also over 8.5. And also over 9.5. If you're saying there will be 10 corners, which I believe there can be 10 matches, 10 corners on this match. So I will just leave it at over 9.5 and then go down. Okay, instead, you can see I'm trying to touch it here and then sometimes it doesn't want to go. You can see. So I will just touch it here on top. I will scroll like this, touch it on top, and then come here and then add the selection. See, nice. It's accumulating good odds now. How many booking points? Just a quick one. Now, booking points. This is the one that seems so confusing for people. What are booking points? Well, booking points, a yellow card in a match is equal to 10 points, 10 booking points. So whenever this thing is saying now booking points, you must know that it's referring to yellow cards and red cards and so on. Those are the points. So you do the calculation yourself. If a player gets a yellow card, so in that match there's 10 booking points. If another player gets a yellow card, so there's 2 players now who got yellow cards, that's 20 booking points because each yellow card count 10. What if there's a red card? A red card, I think a red card, I'm not sure, we'll just double check that, but a red card, I think a red card is a red card adds up to 25. I think a red card calculates 25. Let me just double check that. I'll just double check that for you. A red card booking points. Let's see. Yes, there we go. A red card is basically 25 points. So if there's a red card in a match, that's 25 points already. So for you now, it's either you say over, and I believe there will be a lot of cards on this match, probably 4 or 5 cards. So if I believe there will be 4 cards, I think I will go for over 39. Yes, over 39 points, because 4 yellow cards, it's 40 points, because it's 10, 10, 10, 10, 40. So 40 is actually bigger than this number, 39.5. So it's over 39.5. And I will just click on add selection and continue. You can see my odds are accumulating very nice there on the bottom. And then which double chance? This basically means that it's a double chance. You see? You can select this double chance. You've selected Argentina to win, but now you can also select a double chance, you know, whereby you can say Argentina or draw or Poland or Argentina. You see? But this doesn't increase the odds because this is more or less the same thing. If you're saying Argentina will win, then it's more or less, yeah, it's like you are repeating the same thing here. That's why now it's giving me a note there. This selection doesn't increase the odds. Please add another selection. So that simply means that. So you can as well just click out there and then come here. This one you understand. I'll just explain it. I don't like it, but I will just explain it. But it's very simple. This is a half-time, full-time. As you know that the results on the right, it's for full-time, and the results on the left, it's for half-time. For example, here on the first option, it's written Poland on the left, Poland on the right, meaning Poland will lead the first half. It will be 1-0 on the first half. And then by the time the match ends, Poland will also win the match. It's that simple. But the second option, you're saying Poland will score first and lead. And so meaning that not necessarily score first, but Poland will lead the first half. You know what I mean? It might end 1-0 to Poland. But when the match ends, Argentina will come back and the match will end in a draw. But the third option is Poland must score and lead the first half, but Argentina will come back and win the match. So that's just all about it, but I'm not going to choose any options because of how difficult that option is. Just explaining it to you. This is the correct score. I'm sure you know by now. 90 minutes. But here you select for which team the correct score is it for. Is it for Poland? You say in Poland and then you choose Poland will lose, you know, will win 3-0, 3-1 and so on and so forth. Or it's for Argentina, you click on Argentina will win by 2-1, 1-0 and so on and so forth. Unless otherwise it's a draw. You know, a 3-3 draw, a 2-2 draw and so on and so forth. But I'm not going to add that to my selection. I'll just click there on top and close it. It's just a correct score explained for you. At last option, what else will happen in a match? What else will happen in a match? This is an option that is very rare. Do you think a woodwork will be hit? I don't know. Or do you think a player will be sent off, a red card meaning? So you have those options, but I'm not also going to play this because it's a bit tricky. That's all about it on the match. Let's go to the next tab, which is teams. Everything that is here, you've seen it. It's just that the only difference now is that it's specifying a market now. The market is basically referring to a team. Like for instance, you're saying how many team goals, but at first it said how many goals. The how many goals was referring to a goal that is scored by any team because it's basically the goals of the match. But here team goals. So it's basically focusing on a team now. You see how many team goals? Poland, you can see, or Argentina, you see, or each team. Those are the options. But I believe Argentina, I will score at least 2 goals on that match. So I say over, and over 1.5 for Argentina. You understand? But by the look of things, it seems like it doesn't increase anything here because of you've selected over 1.5 before. But it's still, that doesn't add anything. So it's not going to be, unless, let's try for Poland. Oh, now it's making sense for Poland. Okay, nevertheless, there's no need. Maybe there's so little odds that it doesn't change the odds. So this market now becomes useless for you unless you can say each team over 0.5. I will say each team over 0.5. I believe that each team will score here. Each team will score here. There we go. There we go. All right. Now, let me see. Both teams to score. How many team booking points? You can see that team booking points. I've shown you. I've told you what is it. But now it's just you now taking it to, maybe you're saying for Poland, there will be over 19.5 points, meaning there will be two yellow cards for Poland specifically. You understand? So it's just you now referring to a certain team. You know what I mean? Other than that, all these markets have shown you. It's very much easy to understand. What else will happen? You see that what else will happen? You've seen it before. It said woodwork or send off, but now it's specifying a team. You can see Argentina, woodwork. You see send off. So it's basically, you can see now there's also an added one, which is clean sheet for Argentina. Argentina will score first. Argentina will be the last team to score. Argentina will be the team with most corners, with most booking points, and so on and so forth. Or you can choose all of these for Poland. You can see, you can just interchange between Poland and Argentina here. Other than that, that's it. The last one is for players. How many player goals? When will a player score? Who will get card or send? All of these things are self-explanatory. It's very easy. You see who will get card. You just select that particular player who will get a yellow card if you know these players very well. And when will a player score? You can see, you can choose Lionel Messi on any time, or Messi to score first, or Messi to score last, or what else? First scorer, first, last team scorer. You understand? So last team scorer, meaning that last team scorer and last scorer are quite different. Last scorer meaning that he will be the last scorer of this match, but last team scorer meaning that he can score, he will be the last person to score for his team, Argentina. It doesn't necessarily mean that in this match he will be the last person to score. He can score for Argentina once and Poland can come back, and then if he doesn't score again, then he's the first and the last scorer for Argentina. So you must notice these are the kind of things that confuses people here. These are just the small English words, it's just English. Other than that, it's very easy. You can see last team, first team, and then there's last scorer, no team here. You know what I mean? It's just English. Other than that, this should be easy. And so yeah, but once you're done, all you do is you just come here and then add to bet slip. Once you feel like my selections are good now, you come here, add to bet slip, and then your bet slip is 0. All of a sudden now it's 1, and then all you do is you come here and place your stake. You can even put the lousy 12 friend, because I'm just making an example. I'm not interested in this. Before you submit, you double check result. You said Argentina will win. Team goals, you say each team will score at least a goal. Total booking points, you said there will be 4 yellow cards in this match, 4 or more. And total corners, so on total corners, you're saying there will be 10 corners or more in this match. Done. All of that, it accumulated odds of 9. So if you put your 120, you can get a nice $1,000. Given that all of these things, that's the thing now, all of those things must go through for this market to win. I mean, for this ticket to win. So for now, I'll just place that 12 rand 85 cents that is on the side, and then I will submit bet successful. That's it. So that's just all about it, about Same Match Builder. You tell me what you think I've left. If you feel like I've missed something, I will get that from you so that I can re-explain and emphasize all the things that need to be emphasized.